This is part 4 of our Scotland adventure, which includes the NC500 and more. This is one of my favourite days and it deserves to be a longer video. If you want to see exactly what the roads are like on the NC500, then get a cup of tea, sit down and relax, and find out what happened on day 4 of our Scotland adventure. Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. This is part 4 of our Scotland adventure, so maybe watch the previous episodes if you haven't watched those already. You join us leaving the North Coast Touring Park after staying in one of their pods for the night. This was a great place to stay, and it was also nice not having to pack much in the morning, so that meant that we could start off early. The starting point of today's route is the North Coast Touring Park, then carrying on the North Coast 500 on some brilliant roads till we get to our campsite for the night. The starting mileage today is 28,910 and there is a lot of driving today, so let's crack on. We drove on some amazing roads today, which included a causeway where we stopped for a cup of tea. We had a brilliant lunch next to Kylesku Bridge. I think I've said that right, but sorry if I didn't. Some also call it the Evo Bridge because I think there's been quite a few front covers with it on. After a small amount of driving, we stopped on this causeway, which was a lovely place to stop. There was a van selling drinks, so we had a cup of tea and enjoyed the view. We had a fair few people stop at this point to chat to us about our cars on our trip here, which happens a lot generally on the trip, to be honest. We also got some great drone footage here as well. I'd love to buy a decent drone at some point because I think the footage is amazing. I think it really captures the scenery well.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get.
It's been really nice watching the footage back, and it looks really good, but it's not as good as being there itself. I guess that's very similar with a lot of things really.
I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out.
There was quite a bit of driving to do today, but it was some amazing roads.
And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play.
When we fancied a little break, we waited for a lay-by with a view, and luckily on this trip most lay-bys had a decent view, so we never had to wait for long.
I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb. And I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out.
If you are liking this mini-series, please subscribe if you haven't already, as it makes a big difference to a small channel like mine.
When they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
We stopped at the famous Kylesku Bridge, and there was a food van there. I'm not a massive food fan generally, but this calamari was really good. It was also really nice having a great view while eating and having a cup of tea. Some more great drone footage of us driving over the bridge, which you might recognise from the intro of this mini-series. This part was very narrow, with lots of blind bends in the road. This took lots of concentration, and I kept looking out for the passing places. You need to have an idea if the passing place ahead of you or behind you is the closest. It also seemed really quite busy with traffic coming the other way at this point as well.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away, as you fade away.
It was time to get the half hood on as it was raining quite bad. Some parts of this small part of the trip was quite stressful at times. It was because it was very narrow and the traffic from both directions was getting backed up at times.
Sitting in an ashtray, I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a...
We stopped at Drumbeg viewpoint, which had this brilliant view. It was quite a nice stop in here, as the last bit of driving took a lot of concentration, and it was also a good time to take the half hood off.
I wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know tell me what.
What I found on this trip was that you do one road and you think, oh, that was brilliant, and then you go on to the next road and it was even better still.
I look away, but I've known you too long. It hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
It's hard to know how much driving footage to put in these videos sometimes, but there is so much good footage from this day, it deserves more than normal. We had variable weather today, so the Harford was on sometimes and then it was off again. I don't think I had ever concentrated so much as I did on this day. I always had to be thinking what could be coming round this bend and things like that.
Some kind of butterfly, baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
Sometimes the roads just speak for themselves. Here we are arriving at Ardmere Point Caravan and Camping Park. Fern's mileage at the end of the day was 29,059, which meant 149 miles today. It was nice weather when we arrived, so we managed to dry our tents out before putting them up. We parked really close to the tents, as you can see, which was very handy. And you can also see the cars are getting quite dirty now. I love the white wheels, but it's very hard to keep them clean, especially on a trip like this. It did rain a little this evening, which made some midges come out afterwards at times. I was prepared for them though, because I had a head net, but to be honest, the spray that I used in part 1 kept the midges out of my tent, which was really good. I will leave you here ready for part 5. Part 5 is going to be a good one as we drive to Applecross. I will leave a link in the description below of where we stayed tonight. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.